Oh, focus, you stupid thing. Hello and welcome to episode 14, I think it's 14, of that Raw and Kids podcast. My name is Kelly and I am a knitter and designer from the northeast of England. Welcome if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back, and if you are new here then a huge warm welcome, and I hope you like what you see. This episode I think is going to be quite short. If I've been doing a Vlogmas, so if you've been watching the Vlogmas, you will know that I have had COVID, and I've only just, my first day out of isolation was yesterday, and I'm still not up to full health, shall we say. I'm still a little bit weird with it. It's making me very, very tired and things. So, I have only knitted on one thing during this whole isolation and everything. So I have something to show you that is finished. I have a work in progress that you've already seen, and then I've got something new, and that's it. But I also have a giveaway, and this is the main reason why I decided to do the podcast today, because my last episode had the giveaway and I really want you guys to get your prize. So let's get on, shall we? So my finished object is my Shawlography. So finally got it finished, but it's not blocked. So let's see if I can get this in there. I don't know how much of that you can see. I'm hoping you can see the whole thing. So yeah, I really like it. And the last thing I was doing, I was going along and weaving in the ends on my edge. So I got this far, and then you can see this is where I was doing, because I do the weaving Stephen, but I just like to tie them back a little bit. I know he says you don't have to, but I just kind of like to go back a little bit on myself and then snip them in. So I've got a lot to do. That, it wasn't taking too long, but that was pretty much what I was doing. Those, and then it'll go to get blocked. I'm hoping to get it blocked. What day are we on today? It's Tuesday today, so I'm hoping to get it blocked. I want to say like by Friday, but that's not going to happen. Probably by next week sometime. Hope to get it blocked then, so that I can start wearing it, because it's starting to get very cold out. But yeah, not something that I would see and decide to knit at all. Not one little bit. I would not see, especially Stephen West's version. I really would look at that and think, ugh. But I had a lot of fun making it, and I will wear it. I just need to get it blocked. I'm not sure how I'll wear it. Like, probably like this. I mean, God. It's not showing it it's not showing it to its like full, what, amazingness. It's like the design elements on it are crazy, which you all already must know so much, because so many people did it this year. But I don't know, I'm not the sort of person to wear it as a shawl. Yeah, that's just, I don't think that's me really, to sit with a shawl on. but I don't know. Maybe if I'm freezing, they'll be like, oh. But it's very beautiful, and I'm happy with my colour choices. I have seen some amazing ones. And one of my favourites was someone who just chose, because it was 5 colours, someone had just chose 5 different shades of blue, and it was just absolutely stunning. I don't know who it was, it just popped up on my Instagram. If I can find it again, I'll put a picture in, but if there's no picture, I couldn't find it because I have no idea who that person was. I just saw it and was like, oh my god, it looks so beautiful. But yeah, I've seen some really pretty ones, and I kind of wish I'd gone for like a more girly sort of colours, pinks and things, but I do like it. I do like what I ended up with. So yeah, Shawlography, almost done. Let's not say it's properly done because I do need to block it, so it's not actually properly finished. And I'm kind of one of those people who I need to get something blocked straight away, or it just kind of sits and sits and sits. And I've done exactly the same with my CC shawl. It's just sat there, it hasn't been blocked yet. And I think it's purely because I've been poorly and I just haven't had the energy to sort these things out. But I will, and I will get my energy back, I know I will. So that is my only finished object. I've just remembered another whip that I've got, so I'm going to go and grab it. Okay, so I have 2 whips. I thought I only had one. I've got 3 whips. I thought I only had 2, sorry. So my second whip is one that you've seen a lot of and really should have been finished by now, and that is my limerence sock. I've already got one finished, and this is my second one. I'm in the foot, as you can see. This is my design. It's been through testing. It should be released by now, but I haven't finished it to do the photography or anything. I just haven't had the sort of inclination to pick it up at all. I just haven't been there. So I'm hoping to get these finished and then I can get the pattern out. Preferably before Christmas if I can, but if not, it'll be after Christmas now. But yeah, so this is limerence. You've seen these before. Oh. So it's this like weaving, travelling vine it's called, lace pattern. And it has a heel flap and gusset, and I designed it so that the pattern, I don't know if that's going to focus on it. Going to focus? There we go. So I designed it so that the pattern will run into the heel. Like I did a shift on the heel so that it would do that. So it runs straight down into the heel, and yeah, and it runs down from the cuff as well. Are you focusing? So yeah, so I'm hoping to get them done soon. I haven't got very far to go, maybe a couple more pattern repeats and then the toe. So yeah, I really need to get those done. This yarn is Dye and Knit by Kate. I'll link her Etsy below. And this is Honey Cake. It's a 2-ply fingering weight yarn, sock weight yarn. Or 2-ply, 4-ply as we would call it in the UK. But yeah, and it's absolutely stunning. I've still got a little bit caked. It's all tangled in my needle. But it's beautiful, beautiful yarn. And she has some amazing colours in her Etsy shop, so definitely check her out. So that is my limerence socks. Not doing very well with them. Hopefully I'll get them finished soon. And the other work in progress that I remembered a minute ago was one that I talked about last episode. I said that I wanted to do the, is it Loxley? Bear with me. Yeah, Loxley jumper by Emily Ringelman. I haven't printed a picture on here. I'll pop a picture up. You would have seen it last time. So I did cast this on. Didn't get very far. I cast it on late one night. Let's see if I can untwiddle it and show you how far I've got. Oh, my stitch is dropping off. So this is how far I got with it. Yeah. Let's get that back on there. This is the inside, because I know you like to see the insides of these colour works. Yeah, I mean it's really stretchy. It's gonna fit in fine. I don't know, I was half enjoying it and then I just lost interest, purely again because I haven't been well. So I'm hoping to pick that back up again. I got 3 colours for this. So this is Essentials, Rico Essentials, Soft Merino in Aran. And I had the 3 colours, so it's Conker on the bottom, Mustard in the middle, and I have no idea what that top one is called now. I can't remember, but I will. I'll write them below, or I'll pop it in or whatever. Yeah, I've just lost all love for anything at the minute. I will pick it up because I've been wanting to knit him that for ages. It's for Rowan, and I've been wanting to knit it for a long time. I think part of me just knows that he's not going to wear it, and that's making it a bit like, is there any point? Like, he might wear it, but he's just, part of me just thinks he won't. So I think that's stopping me from going forward. Sorry, I know I'm not myself at the minute. I haven't been for a fair bit either. So finally, my last whip to show you is I think in my last podcast, because I think I've only said this on Vlogmas now, in my last podcast I said that I didn't have a yarn advent. I'd had a swap yarn advent through Little Like Hacks podcast, and I had 12 like packages to open, so I was going to open them every other day, and I'd swapped yarn with 2 other people, and they were just 10-gram minis, so ends of what someone's got left over, and then we'd put like little sweets and things in, and that was that. And then a couple of days after I'd recorded the podcast, I won a yarn advent on Instagram, and it was from Orchardines Luxury Yarns, which I'll link below, and she sent me that, and it actually arrived on the 1st of December, so I've been opening that every day and opening my yarn swap, Little Like Hack yarn swap one every other day. And after a couple of days of opening it, I think I'd opened 4 or 5, I was really wanting to cast something on, and I also was getting really sick, like poorly, so I decided that I was just going to cast something on and just concentrate on that and try and use that as to keep my mind in knitting and keep me relaxed, but like something quite easy and that the yarn is all there for and I'm not having to mess about. So I cast on Find Your Fade by Andrea Mowry, and I've been knitting it in the exact order of how the advent is going. So first mini skein was day 1, second was day 2, blah blah blah. So I'm obviously not fading in the pattern of Find Your Fade. She tells you when to fade into the next colour, but I'm not following that because I'm just fading when I'm running out, swapping to my next mini skein. So it's grew a lot. It's doing well. What's my right side here? Right. So I don't know how I want to show you this. So this is it so far. Okay, so it starts at this deep hot pink, and then we fade into a lighter pink with purple speckles. Hang on, drop that down. And then it gets lighter and lighter, and then it switched, got to a really pale pink, and then it switched up to this coral, and then we got lighter coral, and now we've gone into a very out of my comfort zone yellow. The pink, the hot pink was out of my comfort zone as well. And so is the coral, to be honest. But I am absolutely loving it. I really, really like it. So it's quite simple, quite a simple pattern. I am really enjoying it. But I'm really not enjoying the eyelet part. When I get to an eyelet part, I'm like, ugh. I've got to do something. I think that's the problem. And on this one, I kept making mistakes on it and I had to keep pulling it out. And I think there's still a mistake in it, but I was just like, I'm not pulling it out again. No. Nobody can see. I don't care. But that's where I'm at. So I'm running out of yellow, and then I've balled up my next couple of colours. So the next one is this slightly less yellow. So this is the one I'm on, and this is the one I'm moving into. Focus. Doesn't want to focus, does it? I think that's focused. And then we move into one that I didn't ball up because I missed it. That's this one. And then we go into a really pale yellow. Lots and lots of pinks and blues. Oh, come on, camera. And then the last 2 days I've opened, we go into this green. So we've got the dark, this one's first, and then the lighter one is next. So it's going to be a whole array of colours, and I kind of seen that there's like blues in there because the way the back of the box is out there, so I can't show you, but the way the box is, some of the doors like kind of open a little bit too wide, and so you can see some colours through, and I did see that there's like a beautiful blue in there, and I don't know, I can't see number 24, so I don't know what colour it's going to end on, which I'm glad because I want it to be a surprise, but I'm thinking it's going to end round about blues or purples, so I think it'll be beautiful. I hope. I'm really enjoying it. It's the only thing I've knitted on for ages, since I went into isolation. It's the only thing I've knitted on. It's the only thing I've been interested in, really. I had a sock design in mind. I had plans and they've just gone out the window. I have no inclination, so I mean, we're coming up to Christmas anyway, so I'm just going to take it really, really easy and just wait and see. And and maybe excuse me, maybe start new designs in the new year and just leave it for now, because my brain just, I've got a really foggy brain, and yeah, I feel super tired all the time. So I'm just going to leave it as that for now and just keep working on my Find Your Fade. So that's it. That's all the works I've got, all the works in progress. Obviously my CC shawl isn't complete because it needs blocking. I'll probably do that on the Vlogmas in a couple of days. What else? I don't think I've got anything else. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I've got my autumn leaves jumper, which I really need to rip out and do again. Like, I've got the yoke is fine, but I've got to rip out to here and get my gauge right for the stock and stitch bit. I really want to do that because I really want to wear it. It's such a lovely jumper. So I'm probably going to work on that over the next few weeks as well, and just, I'll see, whatever I feel like doing, I think. So, if you're watching my Vlogmas, you're probably blooming sick of me whinging. So I'm really sorry. I'm going to try not to whinge about it anymore. I just need you to understand why I am not myself and why I'm tired, and I don't know, I'm just not myself. My brain isn't, my brain is definitely not functioning normal. So I just, yeah, I need you to understand that, really, especially if you haven't been watching Vlogmas and you don't know. So the giveaway, last episode, the giveaway was, you had a chance to win this stunning yarn from Skein and Stitch, which is just absolutely gorgeous. Her yarn is so beautiful. This is a one-of-a-kind colourway, and it is on her classic sock, which is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. You can win stitch markers from me and from Jess at Skein and the Stitch, because she added this one in for us. This ladybird does not like to show itself, does it? It wouldn't show itself last time. There we go. Right. So you could win those stitch markers, and then 3 patterns of your choice from my catalogue. Okay. So we had 47 entries. So let's, can you see this? Let's see who's going to win. So Angie Anderson has won, and she wrote, "I love your little dinosaur and his sweater is fabulous. I think my favourite thing about Christmas is the memories made in years past and in the years to come, if that makes sense. Love hanging out with family and eating too, of course. Your giveaway prizes are beautiful, as is your new shawl. Just watched your first Vlogmas and had to giggle thinking of what I'd show if I did one. If I'm not walking the dog or letting him out and in, out and in, out and in again, I'm knitting. Not too exciting, but very predictable, lol." I know the feeling, Angie. I do. So Angie, if you can, probably best to send me a DM on either Ravelry or Instagram. Instagram is your best bet, but if you're not on there, which I understand a lot of people aren't, then Ravelry. If you're not on either of them, then drop a comment on here and tell me you're not on either of them, and I will get you my email address. We'll do it that way. I think that should be okay. Just let me know. Let me know if you're struggling. We'll sort it. But Angie, I know you watch all my podcasts as far as I know, and you're always commenting, and it's lovely. I recognise your little dog in the picture, so that's lovely. So these are going to be on the way to you, and 3 patterns. So congratulations. And I'm super jealous because I really want this. And that's me done, because I'm just not me at the minute. I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas if you're watching it. I know it's a bit of a weird one. I expected it to be really festive and lots of things going on with the kids, and it just all come to a screeching halt when those positive results come through for me and my eldest. But hopefully there is a Santa in our local shopping centre at the weekend. We've had to cancel everything else. We were going to go and see ice sculptured last weekend in the local town. We couldn't go to that. We were going to go and see those. We were booked in to see like a really good Santa's grotto, and that had to be cancelled. So this weekend in the local town, there is a Santa going to be there. He's not going to be amazing. But last time, not last year, but the year before, when he was there, he was lovely. And so if it's the same guy, you never know. But we're going to go and see him at the weekend so that Rowan at least gets to see a Santa. But yeah, and I've got to go, I go Christmas shopping with my dad every year. I've done it since I was 6 and I'm 45. We've missed 1 year, which was last year, because we weren't allowed to see each other. My dad is 71, so we're going to go off and do our Christmas shopping. I always help him buy everything for my mum, and and then she takes it all back in the new year. We never do a very good job, but we have a great time and we go out for our dinners and everything. It's the only day together where it's just me and my dad. So yeah, I've got that to do, which is probably going to be Monday, I think. But I have nothing festive planned. Summer Vlogmas is... oh, I've enjoyed doing it though. It's kept me sane over the last few days. Oh, I'm just gonna go now. Thank you so much for all your lovely words and everything, and support, and just the care that you've put over the Vlogmas posts and everything. And yeah, it's really lovely, and just thank you. Oh, I do have one thing to say. This was on my Vlogmas, but I want to put it on here for those of you who aren't into Vlogmas, because I know some people aren't. This was gifted to me. This is what my Find Your Fade is living in. So this was gifted to me by U-Tree Yarn Crafts, and I'm going to link her below. Diane from U-Tree Yarn Crafts. She messaged me and said that she just really wanted to send me a project bag that she'd made. She makes the most beautiful project bags, and she sent me one of her biggest ones, which has got these beautiful little hedgehogs on, and it's a zip one. It's really big, see? So it's got this big pocket on the front, which has some scissors in that she also sent me in a matching pouch. Now the pouch has actually got rabbits on, not hedgies, not hedgehogs. You can only see one there. Because she also does a rabbit bag. Right. Oh, focus, you stupid thing. Yes. So she sent me those. It's got 2 thin pockets. I've put a pen in this one, so I can mark off where I am in my pattern. So those are on the outside, and then the inside has this beautiful yellow lining, and obviously that matches across the front. There's no pockets on the inside, but I don't use them anyway, I just chuck stuff in. And then it has this removable wrist strap. absolutely gorgeous, and she's just sent it to me, and I was blown away, absolutely blown away. So thank you again, Diane, because I know she watches the podcast. I also watch hers. So I normally do a podcast recommendation, and I keep forgetting because I'm rubbish. But my podcast recommendation is also Diane from U3 Yarn Crafts, because she's so cute. I love it. So it's really a really down to earth, just like look at the beautiful things I've been making type podcast, and she's lovely. So yes, head along and have a look at Diane over there. And I'm going to head off and probably have another nap, because that's all I seem to be doing. Knitting, napping, letting the dog out like Angie. So have a lovely afternoon, or whatever time it is where you are. Have a lovely rest of your day. And I'll hopefully see you. It's going to be after Christmas, isn't it? So I'll probably see you next year. But other than Vlogmas, I don't think I'll be podcasting. I won't be podcasting in between the new year. And the kids don't go back to school until the 8th of January. So it's probably going to be after that. So hopefully I'm feeling a lot better by then. But yeah, I'll see you in the new year. Wow, have a beautiful Christmas, everybody, and have a wonderful new year, whatever you do. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then have a lovely next few weeks. And yeah, I will see you in 2022. Bye.